and gentlemen, Alan Block here on the beach in Gdynia, Poland. It's been gorgeous for a solid week, first training and now racing here at the European Championship 2018. This is the Beach Walk, sponsored by Magic Marine. And folks, we've gotten to see 3 days of qualifying. It's been up and down, but mostly down. And the toughest part about it all is that these guys, the FX and the yeah, we're staying on shore for a while. These guys in the NACR and the FX have really gotten screwed out of all the good wind. For whatever reason, the 49er men have gotten the good wind every day, and these guys just have not had the best time. But we do have 3 days now after they split into gold and silver fleets, and bronze fleets also in the men, and we're going to have a chat with some of these sailors. First of all, spin around, though, and just look at conditions. Just take a look here at the Bay of Danzig, and yeah, not really that nice out there. We're talking 4 or 5 knots maybe, and most of the breeze is right here on the beach with a little bit of a thermal. So I think we're going to sit on shore for a while. That gives me more of a chance to talk to some of these amazing sailors like Sanna Boyke. Sani, shit.
Yeah, Suzanne Boyke.
Yeah, Suzanne Boyke.
Don't worry, even my coach can't say my name.
But tell me your nickname again.
Sunny, like the sun.
No, the Sprut, is that what it was? What's it?
Schnudi. Oh, no.
No, listen, Sanna, you guys, you and Tina Lutz, reigning European champion. We were there in Kiel when you won. It was an amazing moment. But it's been a tough week for you so far, and you're sitting just inside top 10.
Yeah, to be honest, I have not seen results yet. I don't like to watch the results. Yeah, but now you told it. Anyway, it's been...
Really? You don't like to look at the results all regatta?
No. I think it doesn't show you the real quality of your sailing. Sailing's been pretty consistent for us, but not like really on it, but really good. I mean, we are in the top 10. That's what counts so far. So today we're going to try to tighten everything up a bit and go a bit like more on spot. So
you're here, I mean, you've been here nice and early working on the boat, and I just wanted to see what this thing was that you were doing on your boat. I didn't know, it looked like you were maybe injecting some epoxy or something.
No, it's very unfancy. It's just to get out water from the boat.
So a little 60 mil syringe, and that's how you suck water out. And where does water pool in a boat like this?
Pour.
Where does it pool up? Like, where does it collect?
Oh, to be honest, I have no idea. I would love to know that, because I pulled out 2 of those. It's pretty too much water. I have no idea. I think in the front. Well, it's been pretty bumpy yesterday, so we got a lot of waves since, I think, to the top little round hole. I don't know the word in English. So
2 of those, 120 mil, and that's a lot. So this is why these are European champions, because that's what's attention to detail. Sani, thank you very much. Have a good day out there.
Thank you.
All right. So we'll keep going, but the forecast not good. As I said, good chance of some thermal activity. The problem is, in order to set up inside the thermal, you need to basically be on the beach, and there's not a lot of course areas on the beach. One good thing, there's going to be lots of people at the beach, so if we can't go sailing, at least we can go people watching. And a little bit of people watching here this morning. I'll tell you the next people that I want to talk to, and I think they're over here, is Paris and Anna, and second U.S. 49er FX, but getting into Gold Fleet. And this is Anna Tunnicliffe Tobias, who is the last American sailor to win a gold medal. So that's pretty cool. And Paris obviously represented the U.S. At the games in Rio along with Helena Scutt. And where are they? Oh, they're over there. I got all messed up there with another crew that looks similar. But no, it's great. It's been great to see Anna back on the circuit, and it's great to see Paris out here again. There they are. Thank you guys for coming down. Listen, Anna and Paris, you're back at it. You've got the tattoo, and you know, you guys did your thing in Rio, and now you're working with Anna. It's pretty good. You happy to get into Gold Fleet here with such a new crew?
Yeah, haven't been back in the fleet for 2 years now, and it's hard transitions, but I'm really excited to be with Anna now, and it's been really hard here, and the conditions have been light, and we really haven't had practice in many conditions at all, so anything we can get, we're really excited for, and we're really happy to be here.
How long have you guys been racing together now, Anna?
I think maybe we may have totaled just about 2 months in the boat together. So this is only our second regatta, and so we don't have a lot of time together yet.
And obviously, you know, you get a lot of billing and a lot of attention as America's last gold medal sailor. does that bring you a little something extra? Is that a little bit of like, is there something mental that adds to where you can move up and be in real contention for a medal in Tokyo?
I mean, yeah, definitely. It's actually a huge privilege to sail with Anna, and you learn so much from her, and we've been living together, and you just learn so much from their daily routine, and we're just trying to get, you know, more of a connection and bonding together, and it's been great.
and obviously, Anna, you made your name on single-handed boats and smaller boats, and what does this sort of challenge bring to you and in your world?
I think what I love most about this is the physical challenge of the boat. You know, I skiffed it for a couple months right after the London Olympics, and now shifting to the front of the boat. Definitely different. Also, not having the tiller in my hand is definitely a challenge and something I'm working hard to getting comfortable with.
You like to put yourself in uncomfortable places, though.
Yeah, it's how you get better, right? Getting out of your comfort zone.
That's really cool stuff, and obviously pretty hard to look at Anna and see anything but one of the fittest human beings on earth. What kind of fitness tips are you learning and bringing to your routine?
Well, we're eating really healthy, which is really cool, and you know, I haven't really started a fitness program yet, but she's going to get me on that soon, and I'm really excited to get really fit, and yeah.
It's nice to have an 8-pack. All right. Guys, check out, you guys have a Facebook page set up now, Instagram, anything?
Yeah, we have a Facebook, Paris and Anna Tokyo 2020.
Say again?
Paris and Anna Tokyo 2020.
Great, guys. Check them out, and check out Anna Tobias on Instagram to see some crazy CrossFit stuff. Guys, thank you so much, and have a good one out there, okay?
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. Great to see some great American talent here. We got, obviously, Steph and Maggie up in 4th place, tied for 3rd. And now we've got Paris and Anna, a new crew working together, and obviously all they can do is go up from here. Actually, hang on a second. Let's go this way. Thanks again, guys. And the wind has actually died more, if you can believe that, in the 10 minutes that we've been down here messing around. Let's talk. Come here. I want to do something here. Hang on a second. I just want to do something here. How you guys doing? Where are you from? Estonia.
Yeah.
How you doing? I'm Alan. Did we meet in Kiel last year?
We were in Kiel.
Yeah? All right. What's your name?
Hi, Henry.
Henry? What's your name?
Chris.
Chris. Nice to meet you. I want to talk to you for a second because you're like one of the fittest guys on the beach, right? I just talked to Anna. Anna's got a better abs than you. But you're close,
so, yeah.
right? Actually, she has bigger arms too. But that's what fitness is all about. But one of the reasons that all the girls love watching our videos is because you guys are ridiculously shredded and really fit. And what I wonder about is what's your gym or or whatever, your full training regimen when you're racing this boat?
Well, we live in Estonia, so we have a cold winter, and that's maybe the cause that I'm going to gym.
Because it's always snow. It's always snow everywhere.
So cold, yeah. So we don't get to sail as much as the other boats, so we have to train other ways.
How important is being strong on this boat?
Well, I like it really much, and I think it's important, especially during 5-6 days of competing and strong winds. It gives a lot more when you are strong.
And what's the most important? What's the most important muscles to train for a boat like this with trapezes?
Abdominal muscles.
Abdominals.
Yeah.
These ones right here.
Yeah.
Just zoom in on that for a second. So that's what you need if you're going to go win in the 49er fleet, right? All right. Hey, great job. Thank you. Have a good day today. All right. Tell me your team.
Estonia 3-2-1.
3-2-1. All right. Good day today, guys. That's pretty. Mine? What? 49er sailing.
Okay.
That's the one we need to use. I don't want to use any of the other ones. Thank you. You're awesome. I'm so happy to see you back out here. It's really cool to see Anna, and if you don't remember her name, it's Tunnicliffe Tobias. She uses Tobias now. She's married, and where are they?
All the way this way.
Okay, so I wanted to grab one more FX team, and I really wanted to grab a couple NACRA teams too, but I haven't been able to. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. So okay, we'll talk to. We'll finish up the FXs first.
Keep going.
We'll finish up the FXs first. And how many minutes are we in already here? Can you see? Should be right there. Don't worry about it. This little portion of Poland is pretty famous. It's been a fishing port for something like 1,200 years. I played a big part at the end of World War II, surrounded by the Russians and bombarded. Literally 90% of the buildings around here were smashed into rubble. And the whole place was rebuilt with a really modernist bent, including one of the best, including one of the best modern art museums in Europe. And they've got one of the top music festivals that just finished out with Bruno Mars playing and Depeche Mode playing right here in Gdynia. Hello, girls. Hello. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to you yet. We're live. How are you? Nice to see you, Marie. Nice to see you, Helene. So, you're looking good. You feeling good?
Yeah. We enjoy the conditions, and yeah, we were happy with how we're going.
You enjoy because you're winning, or you really like the light and lumpy?
Not so much yesterday, maybe. It was a bit too wavy, but yeah, we like the lights, but we would like a bit more breeze today as well. I think it's nice to stretch our legs.
And you've got, you're the Agrup sisters came in hard to challenge finally yesterday after sounding a little bit weak at the beginning of the regatta, though. It's you guys training with each other all the time, right?
Not now, because they're on college in the States.
Okay.
So
that's right. They're doing college sailing.
Yeah. So we haven't really seen them in a year, and we've been training with the Kiwis for the past few months. So they're our training.
You went down there.
We went to New Zealand in January and February training, and then yeah, we've been training with them since then, and it's going great. So
let me ask you this question. You got these Niners break up in the winter, and some go to Portugal, and some go to Auckland, and some go to Miami, and some go to wherever. How do you make that decision of where you're going to do your training camps?
We just decided because we wanted a bit more breeze for our winter training. Because we've been to Miami a couple of years, and it's always usually really light.
Every day,
yeah, and we're keen to do some heavy wind training. So we figured Auckland was a great place for what we wanted, so that's why we went there.
And then you have a Europeans with no wind, and then you probably a Worlds with no wind,
But still, we wanted to improve our heavy wind game, so that was our goal, and I think we did. And yeah, we're looking good in the light.
Well, obviously, you know your way around the light, and you guys have done well in the light, across the board for a long time now. What are the kind of tricks about learning that heavy air stuff? Is it about you, or is it about the boat, or is it about fitness? Is it about what is it?
I think it's a bit of everything. How we work together, and how we sail the boat together, obviously, and boat handling, and also setup and trimming, and yeah. I think it's just getting hours in the heavy one, really.
Let me ask another question, because watching you guys start, you never seem like you're really fighting for a side so much. Like I don't see you guys trying to battle for the boat or battle for the pin. You seem like you're just setting up where you want to set up and being relatively mellow. Is that the only way you can succeed in this fleet, or can you get away with the guys who are just always going for that pin?
No, I think our goal is just to have good starts and to manage to hold the lane and tack whenever we want. And we know we're pretty fast in this light condition, so we feel like even though we start in the middle of the line or at the pen, we kind of always manage to find our way.
Right on.
So
well, you're doing wonderfully. It's great to see you girls maturing in this fleet and hopefully grabbing that all-important Tokyo bid.
Thank you. That's our goal.
Yeah. First place after 3 days. Helena, say how you say your name.
Ness.
No, your first name.
Helena.
Helena Ness. Okay. I like to say nice. And Marie, and you say Groningen, right? Yeah. Okay. There we go. See, I can do accents a little bit. Thank you, guys. And we want to talk to some NACRA folks here. I know we're running on, but thank God that we're not rolling to tape and have to pay for it. So I want to thank you guys for joining us. Also, I want to mention that you can check in on we'll talk about our poll question of the day. Yesterday was, would you switch nations to represent, to go to the Olympics? And it was a great poll question because it was exactly 50-50. It was like exactly 50% for each one. And so cool, and thank you guys for responding. Today's question is, which one of the following should be inserted into the Olympics? And there's a list over on 49er.org or NACRA17.org of the 5 possible options that have been discussed about moving into the Olympics: team racing and border cross and that kind of stuff. So head over there and check out the poll question today. And while you're there, order your next piece of sailing kit for dinghies, for offshore, whatever you want. Magic Marine, 18% off any purchase if you use the link on our website for the Magic Marine store and you use the code Euros2018 at checkout. Where? Trev, where? I just don't know. We're looking for top or second. There she is. And there's Ravi. I was trying to figure out where I knew you from, and was it Racine?
Probably. Yeah.
Or North Carolina? No, that was Racine, probably, right? Yeah. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Robbie Parent and of course Carolyn Atwood. How are you? Nice to see you. And you sort of came out of nowhere for me, you know, because I was like, I remember that name, and then you guys have just been having great results. So so good to see you guys doing so well. And Carolyn, good to see you in a new boat.
Yeah, another one.
We'll talk about that for a minute. But Robbie, I mean, how long you been in the NACRA? Obviously, you came through the F16, F18 world. How long you been in this, and what do you think so far?
Well, I did a couple months in January when we got the boat. We did the Miami OCR. Then I had to take the spring off, finish up in college. I just graduated from Boston University, so I had to finish up there. And
Sail up there too?
I did, yeah. I did 4 years of college sailing. It's a good experience.
How'd you do?
I did pretty well. Our team won the ACCs in the fall, the last ACCs. I think they discontinued it now. And then I took a break from the Nationals. The team went on to the Nationals and did pretty well, and I transitioned now to this awesome boat. I'm glad to be here.
And Carolyn, you know, we saw you in the FX. You've done some 470, and now you've arrived at the NACRA. I mean, are you just looking for what you want to make your life all about, or what's the story behind that? How does it work?
So we got double the hulls, double the fun. I think that of all the boats that I've sailed in the past couple years, this one it's really suiting me well. I haven't been in it very long, about a month. But so far, I'm finding a lot of things in it that really work for me. I'm not one of the taller sailors, so the Cat definitely is a platform that I can excel in. I feel like I'm a more explosive athlete. So again, that's a great match in this boat, especially with the foiling. Being really quick on your feet has worked well for me here, and I'm really happy to be learning more and more about the boat as we're competing and sailing it.
It's a power machine, isn't it? And yet, like you say, because of the width, your riding moment doesn't matter so much. So you can be a power pack, and you know, compared to on the FX, you put on a lot of muscle, and it's something like that. You really seem to enjoy the physical challenge.
Definitely. I've been working with our trainer, Michael Kushner, for about a year and a half now, and certainly have seen some pretty big gains over the winter season. Been doing a lot of work with him in the gym. It's funny, I didn't know that I was going to be in the NACRA this summer, but his whole philosophy was, let's just keep you fit, let's keep you ready for anything. And certainly, you know, we got here, and that hasn't been a problem. You know, there's a lot of learning curves, but that hasn't been one of the ones that we really need to focus on right now. So that's been really
Funny too, because of all the classes, it seems like maybe Americans have the best chance to medal in this class, right? You got you guys doing so well already. Obviously, Riley and Louisa in 5th place right now, challenging every race. And Bora and Helena will, I'm sure, come on before too long, you know?
Yeah, we have a really strong training squad. Our philosophy is really to work together as a group, and we've seen that's obviously working for us. And the more we share, the more we all develop together, the better we're going to get, and the faster we're going to get.
Hopefully we'll get to go out at some point today, but it's not looking great.
Yeah, it's a little bit light right now. It's from the right direction, so it's a good sign, but we're hoping for 3 or 4 more knots would be good, or hopefully 8 to get some foiling in. Yesterday was pretty rough with a huge chop, and there was enough breeze to sail, but the chop just made it really painful upwind, and we're looking for a better day today.
Have fun out there, guys. Good to see you doing so well. All right. About these fleets with the Niner and the NACRA especially, the crossover for the women is almost identical, right? They're the crew on an FX and the crew on an NACRA both have to be a really strong woman, and so they cross back and forth from fleet to fleet really easily. And in fact, a lot of the guys in this NACRA fleet have sailed Niners and FXs and vice versa. So in fact, Bridgie Tita, our current world champion, did a Niner campaign and represented Italy in Rio. So check. What do you got? Might be that. Anyway, it's a good time to wrap up, folks. I wanted to get a little bit more NACRA action, but we've been running for a while, so hopefully you guys can hear me, and we'll go check our mics, and we will see you on the water, hopefully, in a couple hours' time.